Hey everybody, it's Marcus again with Awareness Branding Consulting, and today's video is about telling your unique branding story. And before I go into too much detail, I first want to remind everybody that storytelling has been the epicenter of human existence. From the dawn of time, the only way that people have shared their experiences, taught valuable lessons is through storytelling, right? Whether it's through pictures, it's through writings, and it doesn't matter the language, whatever place on the earth it was, people helped educate other people through storytelling. And you need to do the same as a business owner. You need to share your story with the world. If you want to scale your business, if you want to become formidable and solidify yourself as a amazing player in the game of business. So with that said, there's also science behind it, right? I think it's been proven, and again, you'll have to refer to our blog post about this, but I think it's only shown that 52% of marketers are leveraging storytelling effectively. It's also been proven that there's a 53% increase of donations from nonprofits for people that read a story that emotionally connects with them. It's also been shown that people will engage longer in content when there's a story behind it, right? Because ultimately storytelling is it moves that limbic system in our brains, that the emotional parts, that gut feeling, that intuition. That's what storytelling does, effective storytelling does. And it's really important to remember that when you tell your story, to be authentic, right? So I'll give you an example with our company. The way we tell our stories are through different characters in our blog posts. We give characters, Melissa, Ryan, we always roll out characters in every blog post or blog month series, but to where people, when they read it, they can go, man, if they would have put my name in there, I would have felt that they wrote this blog article for me, because that's what we ultimately want to do. We want to provide helpful, relevant, educational, and most importantly, actionable content for people to implement immediately, same day if they wanted to their businesses, right? So we can inspire them to take that risk, to not be afraid, right? And then I also share through our videos my personal experiences in business, my background. And for those of you who don't know, and I think I've mentioned this briefly in the past, I was adopted from Colombia, the country of Colombia, and I was raised in America. I was blessed and had my life saved by my parents, and I'll forever be grateful for that, because had it not been for them, I wouldn't be where I am today, And being able to share our authenticity and our story, and knowing that I come from a background of struggles too, just like everybody, and we have our demons, and we have our battles, and we have our triumphs, and we have our losses, but it's always about continued growth, right? And so awareness brings growth. Awareness Branding Consulting, that's what we're here to do. We're here to help you address your failures and your wins, your finite wins, right? Because again, in business, you're not winning long term. It's just how long can you stay in the game, and how long can you stay ahead of your competitors, per se. So that's why effective storytelling is so important, because you need to be able to engage, inspire, compel, and draw your customers in, so that eventually they're going to buy from you when they're ready to buy the product or service that they need from a company like yours. And again, like I said, science proves that when you effectively tell stories without manipulating, don't be manipulative, that your business is going to grow, and people are going to engage longer, and they're going to donate more, and they're going to be your cheerleader more, and you're ultimately changing their lives. And that's the whole point behind starting a impactful and helpful company, is being authentic and true to your why. So again, that leads me into how do you develop your branding story, right? It's connected to your why. When you have identified why you're doing what you're doing, your brand story, it just flows, right? And ultimately, if you're a product, if you're a service, it all comes back to the why, right? And being able to put that into words will come with time, will come with your vision, will come with what your message is to the world, and how you're able to help change and improve their lives. So if you haven't figured out your why, trying to figure out your branding story is going to be incredibly difficult. So take the time to figure out your why. And I've said this a million times. I'm sure you're tired of hearing it, but oh well. And then last but not least, remember that brand storytelling can evolve, right? As you grow, it'll evolve. Maybe more characters come into play, new experiences come into play, which shifts. Your vision gets even bigger. You've expanded product line. You've added more divisions. You've done a merger and acquisition. But the essence of your why still will never change, right? Like our vision to become the leading place of refuge and reliability will never change, right? Because first of all, it's not truly attainable, right? To be the number one forever, right? But we want to be a leading place of refuge and reliability, the world's library of business knowledge, where it's authentic, it's real, we're welcoming, we're here to help you. We will push back on you if you're doing dumb things or doing something stupid. We will tell you, hey, that's stupid, don't do that, because if you do that, this consequence could happen and this. Or we will, we'll stop you from committing suicide, or try to, if that makes sense, business suicide, because we've seen that before, right? People just, they're not aware. So it's our responsibility to make you aware of what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right, how we can improve, what can we improve on something that's already done well, etc. So again, take the time to develop your why. Therefore, the branding story will come, and make sure you stay authentic, true, and real to your story. And as time evolves, as time passes, your story will evolve, but it's never going to really deviate from the original line, your story. So hopefully this little video was helpful. As always, it's always a pleasure to be able to share our knowledge with you. Like, subscribe, leave any comments on our channel, and we will see each other very soon. Have a great day.